guys, it's Teresa. So here we are with another tutorial. I am using mostly the Balm products, not planned whatsoever, just totally winging it, and I decided to use the Meet Matrimony palette, the new one. There was a first, and I actually got the second one at Gen Beauty, so I decided to do that, and that's on the eyes today. And then also I have a lippy by the Balm on as well, my contours by the Balm. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And then no false lashes today, just wanted to keep it kind of natural, change it up a little bit, and yeah. So if you want to see how to get this look, please keep watching. Let's get going. Hi guys, so we're gonna get started on a tutorial. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna kind of wing it, and yeah, so let's get started. First I'm gonna start off with my Smashbox primer, and I'm just gonna put this all over my face. This is the color correcting one. I avoid my nose because I use something else to prime my nose, and I also avoid right here because I use the pore minimizing one. This pore minimizing one, you only need a tiny bit, and I only put it right here under the eyes where my pores are terrible. It helps though, this stuff. And then for my nose, I actually use an eyeshadow primer. I believe it was Yuri G Makeup. She is also an Ipsy OS member. She actually posted about this technique, and I have been using it ever since. So, if I can just find my little brush. This is actually a My Glam brush. When Ipsy was still My Glam, they were giving out brushes with the bags, and I ended up getting a full set. And I use them all the time. So, bust out a mirror, and I'm just gonna put this on the nose because for some reason my makeup doesn't stay very well on my nose. And when Yuri G Makeup posted this, I was like, I have to try that, because just as of recently, in the last few months, it's where I'm getting a lot of separation. So this one is has a little bit of a skin tone, so it evens out the skin tone and the redness. So I just blend it in like so, and then here's my foundation. Oh, here it is. We're gonna do. I'm so white now, so a lot of my foundations are for summer, and I need to get new ones for the winter, but this is the only one I have. This is the Milani Pro Conceal, or Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. This is in the O2 Natural. So I'm going to take this, and I'm actually going to put it on one of my, I don't even know what to call it, one of those brushes. I'll show you. One of these brushes. So I forget what they're called off the top of my head, but I will link some below. This isn't the biggest one. I think this is the next size down. My big one is filthy from using it at Gen Beauty this weekend. So I'm just going to put some on here. I haven't used this a lot. Why won't it come out? There we go. Ooh. So that's probably too much, but we're gonna go with it. And I'm just gonna get my mirror, and I'm gonna dot this on my face. Oh, see? And then we'll blend it out. And down the neck too. So then there's like kind of not much left, and we'll just blend. I'm thinking, I found that this foundation oxidizes a little bit on me. I don't know if they've reformulated. I do know, after coming back from Gen Beauty, that they are coming out with a larger shade range, because I think they only had like 8 or a little bit more than that colors, and so a lot of people could not wear it, even for us fair skinned girls, because I know that women of darker skin tone have the worst time trying to find foundation for them, because some of them are warm, some of them are neutral, some of them are yellow undertone, red undertone, you know, and then all those different shades, darker and lighter. There's just so many options. And for us lighter girls, like myself, it is easier to find a shade that works. I'm going to take a little bit more. I feel like I need a little bit more coverage. I did get some breakouts while I was in San Francisco, and like this whole area is very unhappy with me. So we're going to do some extra coverage on some of these. This foundation isn't bad. The only thing that I don't like too much about it is I have to set it, and then I feel like I get kind of oily with it, more so than my L'Oreal Infallible or my Smashbox Studio Skin. So, but it's not bad. I know a lot of people that love it and some people that hate it. I mean, it all depends on your preference and your skin type and how your skin reacts to the ingredients. So it's definitely a trial and error when you do foundation. Even though they will say it's for dry skin or oily skin, all you can do is try it and then find out for yourself. So I'm just going to go with my LA Pro Conceal in the color Natural, and we're just going to conceal and then also highlight. This stuff is pretty awesome. It gives really great coverage and it's super affordable. Depending on where you get it from, it ranges from $2 to $4. I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and just blend it.
So I use this concealer when I'm not trying to go too hard with the makeup, you know, like, because normally I mix my IT Cosmetics and my Amazing Cosmetics concealers together to get that perfect coverage and highlight and all that. But this is great for your quick fix. And this one is also a great tone for
my banana powder. I'm going to just put it in the lid because I normally put it in like in my e.l.f. HD powder, like one that's empty, but I don't know where it went, so we're just going to do that. And then I'm going to take this e.l.f. tapered blending brush. I have 2 of these, and I use one to set with some setting powder and then another to highlight.
I'm going to set right there on the under eyes before it starts creasing. And then I'll dust off the excess after it's sat there for a minute or 2. I go ahead and use this to set anywhere I put concealer. So I put them on my chin, right here, and on my nose. My nose, I don't know what it is. So temperamental. It doesn't want to stay, like the coverage is like super irritating. It doesn't want to stay covered. Don't know what it is. So if you guys have any tips, there's powder flying everywhere. If you have any tips, when you've had tons of separation.
I'm going to do just a little bit of contouring, just a tiny bit. I'm going to use my favorite, which is by theBalm, and this is Bahama Mama. And then I'm going to take my Sigma F05. This is a small contour brush. I'm just going to take some on there, tap off the excess, and just light the very back part of the cheekbones, just right here. Because if I was going for a full glam slay, we would take it down just a little bit further. But I just want to give my face a little more shape.
Without going crazy. Now, it may look a little crazy right now, but we're going to blend it out with another bronzer. A warmer one. And then I'm going to take this on the jawline very lightly, just to add a little bit of shadow and definition. This seriously is my favorite contour. Well over a year. And I got a great deal on it. I got it for $5 on Groupon. I was pretty stoked. And just do my hairline real quick. And right there.
Next, I'm going to use my favorite bronzer to warm up my face. Not only because it smells amazing, but it feels good. And it's just so pretty, and it goes on so buttery. I mean, hence the name Butter Bronzer. Oh, it smells like summer. So it looks like this, and there's two shades. There's bronze and then there's light bronze. I just like the bronze. And then I'm using my Beauty Lolly powder brush. And it's kind of, I don't know if you can tell. It's hard to tell. But I load it up and I tap off the excess.
And then I blend this out lightly. And I warmed up my face while blending out that contour. Add some depth. And then I also like to take it and blend out the neck chin contour. And bring it down. So I look a little bronzed. But I'm not, because I'm not at all.
And then I also like to use this one as my nose contour because it's a little more natural than the other bronzer I used. And I use my BH Cosmetics brush. This is kind of, it's a blending brush, but it's got an angle to it. So I dip it in there, tap it off, and then I lightly contour. Oh, I probably should brush off this powder and do my my so dirty Wet n Wild powder brush. But we'll just brush this stuff off. And I start right here from my brow, right under my brow, because that's where the shadow naturally goes. And I just, small strokes down my nose, and then I taper it in at the tip. Just like the way that looks. So you can see this side is done, and this side is not. We'll just do the other side. Some days I can do it super fast like I did right now, and others it takes me forever.
So, just kind of depends. It's definitely easier when you have good lighting as well.
And I also take it right here, just to add some depth right here, and then a little bit under the lip. See, a little bit of shadow makes it look a little more pouty. Then I like to highlight, and normally I would do my ColourPop Lunch Money and then layer a powder, but I think I just want to do a powder without spritzing my brush. Normally I would spritz it with a finishing spray, but I think I just want a light glow today. We're gonna go with the other e.l.f. tapered blending brush and my favorite highlighting palette by Becca Cosmetics with Jaclyn Hill. This is the what is it called? Champagne Collection Face. I always change the name, but so I'm going to do my usual. I'm going to take Champagne Pop and then Prosecco Pop, but I'm going to take them very lightly. And I'm just going to highlight the tops.
My cheekbones, so it's light, a light glow in comparison to what I normally do. Just some people are like, that's not light, but this is light for me. I love my glow, so I kind of go ham with it. And then just with the tip, normally I would use a fan brush, but we're just going to stay with one. I'll put some on my cubes though, and on these little line things, I don't know what they're called. And then on my nose. All the way down and on the tip. Like so, and then I kind of just, whatever's left, put
on the other high points. And then since we're using this palette already, let's go ahead and take a blush from it. I'm going to use my favorite blush brush, which is my Luxie brush, and gosh, I can't even read it. It's the large angled 504. It had, the lettering is still there, but it's really hard to read. So I'm going to actually take Amaretto, which is my absolute favorite out of this palette when it comes to the blush colors, especially for fall.
I'm just going to lightly put this right here for that blush, and then right on the apples. And I'll probably take one of the pink colors directly on the apples just for a little more color. This one is almost like a bronzer, but not.
Like it kind of gives the pink, but not as much. So I'm going to take this one, which is the matte, and that one is, wait, I have the thing, Pamplemousse. So this one doesn't have any of the shimmer. And just right there for that healthy flush. Like, I'm going to spritz my face with my Ofra Makeup Fixer. This is my all-time favorite, but I'm always looking to try new setting sprays. But this one, oh, I love it. And I kind of like bathe in it. So this is just going to help melt everything into your skin and keep it in place. And it feels amazing on the skin, like so refreshing. For the eyes, I have no idea what I'm going to do. Maybe we should just do my brows real quick, and I'll think about what I want to do and we'll get on with it. So I'm going to do my brows off camera and I'll be... Okay, brows are done. This one was giving me so many issues. Ugh. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to go in with this Meet Matrimony. This is the second edition from theBalm. They have a previous one, and these are all the colors, and they're all matte. Look at how pretty these are. This one and this one, those two are my absolute favorite. I actually wore those two. I have the singles. I wore those to the first day at Gen Beauty, and I love the way it turned out. It turned out so good. So I'm not sure exactly, you know, with me, who knows if we're going to go dramatic or if we're going to go simple. So we're just going to go with it. I'm going to start with this shade and just put it all over my lid to start. And I'm taking this, I got this double-ended brush at like Big Lots, and I love it. It's so soft and fluffy. So I'm going to take, this is Matte Lin up here, and I'm going to put that all over.
And this is just going to help the rest of the shades blend nicely.
Favorites, this is the Luxie 205 tapered blending brush. Yes, it is still dirty from when I'm using it this weekend, but we're gonna go with it. I think we're gonna go, let's warm up the crease with Matte Lopez, the one right under the one we just used.
So I'm just take that and put this straight in the crease to warm it up and basically act as our transition shade. Oh god, I need to do my brows, they are a mess. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, what a pretty transition color. I really like it. Let's just get that nice and blended and blown out in the crease. And no harsh lines. Just blend, blend, blend.
That is the key to perfect eyeshadow application and a seamless transitioning between your shades, is blending.
The shades are a little chalky, and I'm assuming it's just because they are matte. But they're perfectly pigmented. They are just gorgeous. Oh, that pimple is so ugly. Trying to keep my palette all clean to keep blowing off any fallout. A little bit more should match. I've come to find out like this part of this eye right here is temperamental when I'm putting shadows in it. Sometimes, like, the shadows just don't show up. I think there's a scar there. Maybe. I don't know.
Let's take a slightly darker shade, and this is another Luxie brush. This is also a tapered blending, but this is the 229. So it's a little bit smaller than the 205. So you can kind of see. They're just a little bit different. This one's longer and a little fluffier, and this one's just smaller. It'll get into that crease a little bit better. So we're going to take this one, and I'm stuck between Matt Evans and Matt Rossi. This one or this one? Maybe this one to add some depth. Yeah, let's go with that one. And then we'll just take that like on the edge of this brush and put it in the crease.
I'll just put that. Oh, I'll just put it underneath. That works for me. I don't want super dark shadow today. Well, it's like a taupey, looking purplish right now. It's pretty, a little different. I hope it's not like what was on my brush before, because that would be weird. Oh no, it's the same color. I'll just keep this in the edit border. We're just playing and figuring it out as we go along, so I'm totally reading this. Oh, it's different. Oh, it's very pretty. Put this on, add it on the lid a little bit. Just like really blending it towards the middle, because we're going to put a different shade in the crease.
So I kind of want something more shimmery than that is in this palette. So I'm gonna look for a different shadow. Love when you look through your collection and you find something you didn't even know you have. I have a sample of Whisk from ColourPop, and it's the same size as the eyeshadows, and I thought it was an eyeshadow. I have Wisp? When did I get Wisp? So it's like lunch money, the Super Shock Cheek highlighters. Oh my gosh, that's exciting. I think I want to go with this ColourPop shadow. This is from the Kathleen Lights Where the Light Is collection. This is in Glow. So it's a matte, like creamy color. And they recommend you use it with your finger, but I have these talons. So it's kind of hard to put these on when you have nails. So I'm going to take this brush. This is technically a concealer brush from my Beauty Lolly collection. Is it Lolly or Lally? I'm not sure. One or the other. So I'm just going to pack it on here like so. I need a mirror. And I'm just going to pat this on the lid. Oh, I know. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon. I'm going to take satin sheets up here and just put a little bit of that on top. Then I'll go back with that $2.29 from Luxie. Yeah. And I'm going to, whatever's left on the brush, just blend it some more on top. Oh, so I highlighted the brow bone. Now I'm going to go back into the Balm palette. I'm going to go in with the black and just on the outer edge kind of smoke it out and define the lash line. I'm going to take this. It's a very small angled brush. This is one of the My Glam brushes from way back when. I'm just going to tap it in there and tap off the excess, of course, and just
press it into my lash line. Oh, that is so pigmented. You know when you have a black shadow and you're just like, oh, it's black, you know, and it just doesn't end up being as pigmented as you want it? This one is not like that. I have a couple that I like personally. Urban Decays and
thinking that will have to do. And then we'll just blend it out. This is a Royal and Langnickel double-ended crease and smudge brush. I got this in one of my Ipsy bags. So I'm just going to blend that outer corner out.
so it looks like there's liner, but it's not super harsh. So smoky.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to dip back into this Matte Rossi.
Especially. I clean up under there because it's way too messy for my liking, and this side looks so much better.
I'm going to clean up under. I'm going to take this double-ended brush. I think this is a crown brush. There's no label on it. I don't know if there was before. I think it is crown. I got it in my Ipsy bag, but I'm going to take that and try to clean up under here. Almost like erasing it in a way. Oh, I have some concealer right here left on my brush. I'm going to sharpen that up a little. And then I'll take this.
And just soften the edge. So it's still sharp, but not like harsh.
Alright. mascara. So I went and blow dried my hair while part of this footage uploaded. My hair's looking kind of good, except for up here, which I'm hiding because there's like all kinds of shorts hair. Anyways, I put on my mascara. This is the Tarteist mascara. I really like it. I am excited for that. And then, just because we're already using so many products from theBalm, I'm going to go ahead and use my little deluxe sample size of the Meet Matte Hues liquid lipstick. And this is in the color Committed, which I love, 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 love. And I haven't worn it in a long time. These liquid lipsticks smell and taste like mint chocolate chip. So if you like that combination, oh, so good. And I forget how much I love this color. Alright guys, that is the end of the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to take a look at my Gen Beauty haul. So be sure to check that out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.